Okay, come on. You guys aren't too tough with my fire resistance. It's those damn succubi. Come on, right? Large axe. No, thank you. You're cornered, so you're relatively easy to kill. You'll still damage me, though. My god, I don't even know how much of this I've actually seen versus how much I've just run through on my way away from other enemies. Oh, that's nice. Regular old mace. If I'm not super close to leveling up, which I'm not, I'll take a health. Okay. Well, I'm not saying I've... Oh. Not saying I've cleared the place or anything, but it does seem like there are fewer enemies about now. I am way off my normal exploration to the right rule here on the even floors. So let's just do what we're already on this side of the level, so let's do this side of the level. Let's save it again. Oh, I have been in there, okay. Oh, goody. Staff of Chain Lightning. Yeah, these hell-ish cavern levels, these are the cavern levels, not the hell levels. These can be tough. There's so many wide open spaces and so few doors that you can use. There are doors that you can use, like this one, but there's a lot more ranged enemies, and so the doors aren't quite as useful when they can shoot you or hit you with flame through the fence there. It's up to 11. Okay, so this is where I've came down, and this is where I started exploring. All right. Splint mail, no. We kill everybody in here. We gather up all the loot from in here. Looks like it. Okay, I see that's the staircase down over there, so let's go this way first. Maybe we can read this book. Oh, two-handed sword.
So it came to be that the three prime evils were banished in spirit form to the mortal realm, and after sowing chaos across the east for decades, they were hunted down by the cursed order of the mortal Horadrim. The
Horadrim
artifacts called soul stones to contain the essence of Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, and his brother Baal, the Lord of Destruction. The youngest brother, Diablo, the Lord of Terror, escaped to the west.
Tristram is in the west.
Eventually, the Horadrim captured Diablo with
Oh.
the Soul Stone as well, and buried him under an ancient forgotten cathedral. There,
That was
the
well
Lord
timed,
of
that
Terror
wow.
sleeps and awaits the time of his rebirth. Know ye that he will seek a body of youth and power to possess, one that is innocent and easily controlled. He will then arise to free his brothers and once more fan the flames of the Sin War.
I'm pretty sure that they set out, when they created this game, to create a sequel, Diablo 2. I don't think that Diablo 3 was meant when they created this original game, given the amount of time that passed. I suspect that was just like, hey, well, we destroyed the 3 primevals. What else we got? Did you guys hear that? That was an alert from Twitch, of all things. It shouldn't be alerting me right now, but that's kind of funny. Apologies if you did hear that. If you didn't hear that, then you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and everything's fine. Yeah, so I said previously that I've probably gotten halfway through Diablo 3, and just really didn't enjoy it for a number of reasons. One, you're not fighting Diablo, so it's like, what's the point? Two, I did not care for the way that they worked items and stat bonuses and stuff. They actually give you like a breakdown of what each one does in a plus and minus version, where they light up green the stuff that does better and red the stuff that does worse. And I'm not trying to say that they're dumbing it down, but I do kind of miss like being able to make that decision for myself, saying like, no, I'd rather have this and I'd rather have that. Not saying that you can't still do it with Diablo 3, but the green and red breakdowns just kind of like rob... fuck, I can't even go that way. Rob, I think, the game some of the individuality of the items that you pick up. You're no longer really looking at the item and what it does, you're now looking at it as like, oh, is it green or is it red? And I don't know. That's what I thought, anyway, as I was playing the game. I was like, I'm not really researching each item. I'm just looking at it as like almost like a spreadsheet. Like, does the cell turn green or does the cell turn red? It turns red, ignore it. It turns green, we're good. Instead of actually like looking at the numbers and exploring what's happening underneath. That's a small complaint, I guess, but it kind of, I don't know, didn't fit the feel of Diablo 1 and 2, where you're constantly judging whether shit works for you or not. I also didn't enjoy the retconning that they did. I think that kind of bugged me. On the whole, Diablo 3 felt like Blizzard responding to Torchlight, basically. Because Torchlight is basically like, hey, what if Diablo, but kind of more arcadey? And then felt like Diablo 3 was like, hey, what if Diablo, but Torchlight? Diablo felt more like a Torchlight sequel than it did like a Diablo sequel. To me.
I gotta pawn some of this
stuff. That's just my opinion. It's not a well-informed opinion at all. I didn't finish Diablo 3. I've only played a little bit of the Torchlight games. It's just how I felt about it. I don't feel any urge to finish Diablo 3, and I know that Diablo 4 is under creation right now. It's going to be a mobile game, which doesn't interest me at all. I feel like when... I mean, I know why they don't. Like, TV shows and movies have been doing this for decades now. Like, hey, the property's popular, so just keep milking it for all it's worth until we lose money. Hint, hint, Simpsons. But I wish that once the story was done in the game, like Diablo's story is done in Diablo 2. It's completely done. The 3 primevals are defeated. The world stone is destroyed. Like, there's nothing else to explore in this universe that they've created, which they did a good job doing, I think. I think we're all done here. I think I want to go over to the down staircase, which means we're going down to level 13, which, given how 10, 11, and 12 have been, not too optimistic. But we will be going down to the next level of levels, if that makes sense. But to finish my thought, I wish that people would just be more willing to finish the story and forfeit any future earnings from milking it dry. I wish that people were more willing to say like, okay, we've milked this property dry. There's no more stories to tell, but we would like to do cool things in this format. So let's come up with a new story. That would be cool. Decapitated boy. It is. But instead, that's not really how it goes. Here are the hell levels. How it goes is they say, hey, this will make a bunch of money. It's expensive to make video games. We need a bunch of money, so let's get a bunch of money. This space might be more manageable in terms of enemies. Good grief, cave vipers. Enemies and crowd control is what I was going to say. And then there's more corners. I haven't seen any doorways yet, but it's not quite as wide open. These guys are ferocious. Damn. Not quite as wide open as the cavern levels above us. Steel Lord. Okay, they are a bit harder to kill. Let's regroup for a second. Ooh, that's all the healing I have. Well, you know the inventory's full, pretty much. And we're a little low on healing. We have a bunch of stuff that is red. That's interesting. The 200 sword is red. Yeah, it's time to go back to town. Did I finish my thought about milking a property dry? I think I did. If you feel like the format itself still has more to explore, I'm fine with exploring it in a different story if the story is exhausting. What ails you, my friend? Because think about it, like all the things that we think of as standard popular intellectual properties these days, Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, if you want to talk video games, I don't know, Diablo, StarCraft, freaking first-person shooters, Halo, what's the military one? Not Medal of Honor. Call of Duty. All of those started as just original property video games. I'd be much more interested to see, like, hey, what's something new you can do? I know why they don't, because people go with what's familiar. I get it. I'm not.
What can I do for you?
I'm not asking for the world to change to suit my tastes. I do wish, though, that studios would take more risks. I guess that's happening amongst indie studios. So I shouldn't complain as if it's not happening. It is.
Whoa,
it's just not in the big AAA game studios for the most part. Sell items, I guess. Oh, right, the soldier's sword. Yeah, we got that identified, but we can't use it because it requires 65 strength, which I don't think we have any way of getting there. I think I sold the 1 or 2 items that gave me additional strength. Never should have picked that up. That wasn't worth it. Armor of 11. Sure. What the hell? I'll lose resistance. Maybe I'll be fine with that. I don't know. Where are you going, dude?
What can I do for you?
What was this? I keep going back here and then looking back and saying, wait a minute, what? 8 to 16, 4 to 12. Plus 1 to 10 fire damage, so really 5 to 22. Not counting resistances. Chance to hit plus 25%, that's nice. Fast attack, that's nice. Knocks target back, I don't care for. Hit point loss, I don't care for. Mana doesn't affect me. So that's significantly more damage. Not counting fire. Decent to hit bonus. Not as good, though. I bet even if I could use this, Griswold's Edge would slightly edge it out. Pun not intended. Maybe it was. So I'll sell it. I'm selling that. I hope that was the right choice. I don't know. We gotta go see Adria because of the book and the staff. But I want to pick up more healing first. We still don't have any quests. A little weird.
What ails you, my friend?
That's a lot. That's a lot of healing, but we will go through it for sure. Speaking of Diablo 3 and 4, though, as much as I'm like, oh, I wish they would just move on to a new property, it's boring as hell, they've already exhausted what they could do with the story and everything, I'll say this. I did watch the trailer for Diablo 4. That trailer looks frickin' awesome. Really well done horror trailer. Like,
I sense a soul in search
probably
of
the most
answers.
horrifying thing I've seen in the Diablo universe. But a mobile game? Please. It's worth a lot. So was that actually? So it was worth it, okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good. Lots of those. Lots of those. Scrolls, lots of potions. Oh, we're rich with potions. That richness will soon be exhausted. I don't know. Should I really be holding on to those, the amulet and the ring? I have no idea. Whoops. Yeah, I know. I know that now. You reminded me. Probably don't need to hold on to it. But I'm a sucker. I'm the kind of guy who's like, hey, I have this super weapon. I will not use it until I fight the toughest enemy. And then by the time I've fought the toughest enemy, I've actually beaten them and not used the super weapon. That's kind of how I am with retaining amulets and other magical objects. I was like, oh, surely it'll be worth it to switch at some point, and then I finish the game with that shit in my inventory. Okay. Better throw one of those up, just in case. Yeah, we're surrounded now. This sucks. Nope, we're fucked. Yeah. I mean, one more potion would not have gotten me through that crowd. We will have to advance and retreat, I think. Advance to here. Retreat a little bit. See what comes. Nothing. Advance to here. Retreat a little bit. Aha! Grabbed one of them at least. Come on. I see you. You're flirting with me. Okay. Save's coming, but that's what I'm doing. Come on. Yeah, there they are. There's the crowd. Uh-oh, I might have gotten a few too many of them there. Okay. Not too bad. This time was much more manageable for some reason. It's a really dramatic death they have. I like that. That's cool. Really makes it feel like you're banishing them to hell. What the hell? Take one. Oh. Not a thing did they drop. These bastards. Okay, how many more of them? Maybe just a few? And I can take them in a group? Nope, this is gonna suck. Better retreat while I can. Better retreat while I can. This is Marcus. Brave, noble Marcus. Just keep swinging, baby. You'll get him eventually. Broadsword. Yeah, new music. Haven't heard this one before. God damn these swarms. I'm gonna skip it. If it ain't blue, skip it. Well, shit. Okay, I was gonna say keep going left, but I'm gonna end up missing a whole bunch of wings here. Let's try right here again. This spot has worked well for us. Are they coming? Yes, gradually. And a level. Nice. Okay. Let's retreat over here again. Take a second to level up. Good grief, this is kind of nuts. Close that so we know where we are. 16 to 24. That doesn't seem like very much. The good news is I'm hitting a lot. I feel like that should be better. Still no quests. Battle axe. No. Okay, let's break our rule and go right here. Uh-oh. This is gonna suck. I just said, let's break our rule and go right, and now we're gonna pay. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. That's it. That's all I can do. Damn. They swarm you so goddamn fast.